Welcome back. Holy shit, it's been way too long.
Consistency is key for this type of thing. But if you look around the room, none of us really give you strong, consistent vibes, you know?
Nope.
I've never stuck to anything in my life, so I can't talk.
We've stuck to drinking.
Oh, that's
like
been...
That one won't go away.
Steven's back. So he got fired from Jazz Podcast again, and he is back, wanting to start another podcast. Anyways, we have a special guest.
Yes.
Mr. Johnny Guad.
Hey, guys.
I wanted this podcast to happen for so long. Just us.
Yeah.
Because I'm fogging up.
Uh-oh.
We have a great dynamic on and off camera, and Johnny and I, we've been filming together for 2 years. But
2 years.
Pushing
It's
3
been
now, right?
3 years. Sorry, really?
Yeah, 2020, dude.
Wow, that's scary.
It's almost 4 years.
Time is... No, not quite that crazy. Well,
No, he came during like Christmas time.
Oh.
No, Halloween.
But yeah, Johnny and I met when we were filming with Bryce, and we were filming vlogs like 24/7, it feels like. And now the vlogs are done, and we're both out of a job. So if anyone's hiring,
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
yeah. I got fired from like
Please.
3 jobs last week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Not like real jobs, though. They were real, but not
They were,
real.
yeah, they were like real. Like I was on like top of the world. I was making a bunch of money, dating a hot girl.
You were dating an attractive girl. So what? Do you want to talk about what kind of happened?
Yeah.
You have a new girlfriend every week.
Say your name. Damn.
No.
Don't expose
She
them like
was
that.
she was on the podcast.
Yeah.
One of the
Oh,
girls.
the girl that blocked everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was talking to her and I was really starting to like this one a lot, like quite a bit. And then I didn't send a text or whatever. I wasn't capable of giving them as much attention as they required me to give. Although I did like them immensely, like a lot, but it was just, yeah, that's it. I just couldn't give them the attention they required. Which is fine. If that's what you require and that's what you're wanting and I can't give that to you, then so be it.
So the next girl you're looking for, if she doesn't want a lot of attention, it's going to be perfect.
No, so here's what I want. This is my ideal situation here. Like, we can date like old school people dated.
Oh, so you can hit her and shit. How far are we going back?
No, like 60s, 70s, where I can call you and I can be like, yo, what's up? And it's like, I want to see you on Friday. I'm picking you up at 8. We're going out. That's what I want. And then like hang up the phone and then we can both anticipate Friday at 8. I don't want to text you like, hey, how are you doing today? Blah, blah, blah. Because I want to do my own thing and I want to like see you and give you everything at that moment in time so we have stuff to talk about. If I'm talking to you about like, hey, I woke up at fucking 8, I slept like shit, like blah, 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 I got shit I got to do today. By the time I see you again, like nobody gives a flying fuck. It's boring.
That's the thing. So I'm talking to this girl too, and it's like, it's getting to the point where she doesn't live here. So it's kind of like an everyday, oh, what are you up to? I'm doing this today. It's
exactly. So it's like, how do you keep that when they're demanding that you text, but you want to keep things interesting and you want to keep things fun? What are you supposed to do? Like, am I about to start sending fucking tic-tac-toe games?
Well, no.
Text,
in the beginning,
what?
it's fun because on text, at least, so you meet her wherever, you know, but then on text, you can continue like talking about each other, you guys' lives, whatever. But then when you're all caught up to this day,
yeah,
you know, what else are you gonna fucking talk about?
In the beginning, it's fun.
Steven's the only one that has a fucking podcast other than this and won't say a word.
What? Yeah, I am. I'm saying something right now.
That was you sounded like Goofy right there.
No, I'm just having like horrible ADHD. I downloaded this ADHD game. It's an app that you can like. It's not sponsored.
Is this a paid promotion?
No, I swear it's not. It's just like it helps you with ADHD. You like connect the dots and like match patterns and shit.
You
Might be
think
an
we're
autism
sponsored?
app actually. No, I'm just having bad ADHD right now. I think I'm also
Right now?
very very horny, really horny.
What's like the absolute oldest? You'd be like, yeah, I'd still do it.
I have a MILF fetish. I get really
So do
turned
I.
on. by
Yeah, but like
older
there's
women.
an age where it turns from
I would
MILF to
say-
GILF. So what's the age that
I
you're
don't know.
like?
I would say
done?
post-menopause. You got to stay away from
I'm
that.
starting to think. I mean, obviously, when there starts to get like wrinkles involved, there's a little bit of a.
It's like Michelle Obama comes up to you.
I don't even know what she looks like.
Okay.
What, like a MILF is a mom. So usually moms are like not fucking 19 years old. They're
No, I
gonna
know.
have some rinks.
You know where you can find MILFs at? Hot MILFs, the Rainbow Room. It's like rock and roll bar, and there's just a bunch of old women that are like hanging, like they hang out there and they're all wrinkly and just like fucking trying to like
What are they?
get back into.
What are they
their-
doing there? You think?
They're just, I think, like getting back to their like youthful days, you know, in this like rock and roll bar where like they grew up in that kind
They
of
have the leather gloves
that scene.
on.
Yeah, so hot.
Yeah.
And they just want to have fun, you know.
They have leather gloves on.
Yeah.
There was a moment there where he said, "I know where you can find like really hot milfs," and then I thought he was about to like reference an ad from like a Pornhub site where it's like 27 hot milfs in your location. You
guys ever click those? Like really like go down the rabbit hole of the ads?
I think when I was like 12, yeah, when they were like, "Oh my god, how are they in this specific? How is there
it freaks me out.
How is there 12 horny singles right in my area right now?" Like,
No, when it says the exact town you're in, I'm like, how do you know that? Like, I'm on private browser right now. How do you know that?
And I subscribed, and they charged me like $2,000.
Have you guys ever like paid for porn?
Yeah.
Aside from
No.
OnlyFans?
Aside from OnlyFans?
Like the browser shit or like...
Yeah.
No. I had a Brazzers account once, but they did like a free month, like it was like an April free month when like COVID started or something. And I remember I got that.
Browsers?
Yeah. Just because I was like, fuck it, let's see what's going on.
You know what you got to get into? Chatterbait, the live webcam shit. It's something about it being so real and so live, and you're like, oh, and then she's whacking herself off.
Wait.
And
You do it at the same time?
Yes, and you climax at the same time.
Oh, so she lies and you
You don't have to spend any money. The other dudes are sending the money, and every time the guy sends them money, their vibrator goes off for a few seconds, and they're like, and then they'll fucking squirt. Now, usually as they squirt, I come.
Do you show your dick and face?
No, it's a one-way thing.
So how does she know that you're about to come?
No, I control it around her orgasm.
How much money do you send her?
I don't send her any money. Other guys do.
Oh, you're a voyeur. You're just voyeuristically in there. You're not.
He's like hiding in the
No, I
closet.
pull up my
kinda
laptop,
just-
set it on the side of my bed, and then make sure my blinds are closed, doors locked, and lights are off. And then I just go until she orgasms.
Yeah. Are locked doors for anything other than jerking off?
See, I lock my door, and Landon's like, "Oh, you're jerking off." If you walk in on me jerking off, I don't care. I don't lock my door because of that.
Yes, you do.
I lock my
Yes, you do.
door. You don't live here.
What? I've never seen Jared locks his door to go poop.
Because I don't trust you.
That's pretty normal.
Jared, look at this
I'd say
TikTok.
that's
No, he
pretty
locks his
normal.
door to go poop in that room.
Yeah, because
and locks that door.
Double
you're like,
locks?
Yeah.
Steven's like a little dog, like sniffing by the door. I'm like, I'll be out, bro. I'll be out, dude. Look at this. Look at what this girl said. Like,
What?
what did she say, dude? She likes my videos. I'm like, Steven, let me poop. I know you're trying to like open the door right now, but let me do my business.
Oh, shitting is that makes a little bit more sense. Locking the door to shit makes sense because like I think it would be more embarrassing for someone to walk in on you like mid wipe than like you jerking off.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Like mid wipe, that's about as vulnerable as you could be as a human being.
I got a bidet and it feels so good. That's the best thing. you
Dude,
can
I
possibly
want
invest in.
one, and then my roommate started shitting on me saying that fucking we don't need a bidet. And I was like, I'll literally buy it. It's
Dude.
like, what, $30 on Amazon?
No, they're like
It's, let me tell
300.
you, if it itches down there, it's the best satisfaction for like itching it.
How much is it?
You're like, oh, you like move around a little, it gets around it. It's like $40.
That's what I'm saying.
Where does the water? How do you connect it?
It's just
You
a
just connect it
nozzle.
to your
It's so
toilet-
simple.
to your
It's just
toilet
one little.
I want the Costco one that's like heated seats and everything. Comes with a little thing and then
Been
it
there.
really. Yeah.
You need the one that blow dries because the only issue with it is that now your butt's wet.
Yeah, the one that blow dries it. Yeah, you need
You need
that.
to get a blow
I never
dryer.
thought of that.
I feel like it would smell like
No.
my wet butthole then dries, hot air just coming up in the bathroom. Ew.
What?
I picture that.
Wash it. You just flush it.
That's gross.
Still a
Your
butthole.
butthole
It's
is
still a
so-
butthole.
Your butt is so clean after you wash. Like, think about when is the last time water shoots directly in your butt? Exactly.
In the shower?
No, it doesn't. It drains down your butt crack. It doesn't like get in your shit.
You don't know what I
You could
do.
angle it for sure.
You don't
You
stick
lay
the
on your
shower
back and
nozzle?
I'm not gonna
Like,
lay on your
bring your
back.
nose
You
up,
just
like-
fucking like
on your
depends how big your shower is, I guess. You just fucking
Or
take
your
it
ass.
You have to like cup it and then scrub.
So that new iPhone 15 Max, they changed a lot. Did you see that?
So much. They added.
They added 1 megapixel to the camera and a different charging port, and it's only $600 extra.
They're killing it.
Weird.
Man.
I was just thinking about how I was like, when is it? I just thought about like how I haven't seen an iPhone release in so long.
Dude, know what I
Like,
was thinking about?
I haven't even thought about that.
How is Steve Jobs dead, dude? He had so much money. You're telling me they don't have a fucking cure for that shit yet?
Dude,
No.
they're on some other wavelength of like
I feel like he was a
elite where
sacrifice.
he's like, no, he's more like I'm out, I did my thing, I'm going to my next life type beat.
Did he kill himself? What happened?
He's like, I leveled up. So what happened was I reached the pinnacle of this game, and then the creators of this game were like, yo, this guy's way too good at the game.
Yeah,
we got to remove him from the game.
And they put him straight in like Africa.
Yeah.
In the next life.
Yeah, he got reincarnated as like a fucking like a bee, and it's like, all right, you guys are going extinct. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's
or
like
a
the
beekeeper.
Beekeeper, yeah.
What's the worst thing to be reincarnated as?
A piece of toilet paper.
You can't be reincarnated as an inanimate object.
The tree that got
That's not true
turned
because
into
everything
toilet
has energy. Did you know that? Every possible thing in the world has energy.
You know, what
So
would
it
be...
is technically real. It's like you could.
I would say, honestly, realistically, like a fucking... Like a plant and like...
No, one of those trees that lives for like 200 years.
Yeah, but like one of them in like Antarctica or like Alaska.
Whoa. Did you see that theory that like when you put if you put an apple in a sealed box for infinity amount of time, it'll like disintegrate, and then it like the disintegration like turns into gas, and then the gas
with an
like,
infinite amount of time,
and then it somehow comes back into the apple. It always returns back to the apple.
Yeah, but it would also have to go through every possible.
Yeah, there was like some crazy number of like different things that has to like
crazy numbers.
Infinity. I don't know how to like
infinite
brain can't process like.
Yeah,
words.
we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. I still think I
saw a TikTok on it. I don't know if that's real.
I love history, and if you go back like 250 years, everything that we think now is different than what it was then. 250. Like, okay, so motherfucking the Earth was flat. The fucking Earth revolved around, or the sun revolved around the Earth. Everything that we know about everything was completely wrong 250 years ago. So 250 years from now, anything that's like super scientific for the most part is going to be pretty much wrong, except for a few things. Like medicine will be completely different. You know, it's
not wrong. We just have more time to like figure it out.
Yeah, but like...
I mean, that's any amount of time. You go back 50 years, dude. Think about our parents when they were younger.
Oh, dude.
Like, there's so much stuff different.
A while ago, they had sections in the airplane where you can smoke in the back. Yeah. Isn't that unheard of now? Now you're trying to vape in the bathroom and shooting it down the toilet.
Where do they detect the vape when you're like... I don't think it's vaping. Can you like just fucking hit a fat fucking cloud of a vape in the bathroom?
I don't smoke. I don't know.
And it would go out. I'm like, whenever I'm in the bathroom at the airplane, I'm always looking for like that sensor. I'm like, where is that?
They're there.
Only
where are they?
I'm
looking everywhere. Like
it's like in the wall. There's like little vents.
You just hold it. But I don't think vapes make it go off. I think it's only cigarette smoke.
We can't all talk at the same time.
I don't think vapes make it go off.
What?
I think it's only cigarettes.
What are you guys saying?
We were talking about how we don't vape or do nicotine whatsoever, or smoke weed, and it's like something that you would expect both of us to do excessively.
Y'all want congrats? Y'all want an award?
Yeah, I would love one. Thanks.
Nice.
I just drink and gamble.
I
mean, I definitely eat.
You guys hear about the gambling thing in the Wynn in Las Vegas? Or sorry, MGM Grand. All of their hotels.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
It got hacked.
Got hacked.
So every single
Excuse me.
Why'd you blow it at me?
I meant to blow it up.
Every single game, what's it called? A
slot
fucking
machine.
Slot machine, I guess.
Slot machine?
They got hacked. No one's listening to me.
I'm listening.
And
I can't drink and listen?
That just shows. And then a few days earlier, Square, the app that you can pay with, that got hacked as well, along with Venmo, and every single money transferring system got hacked. So I'm really trying to wonder, what the fuck is happening right now? Is there going to be a great reset where like we can't send money?
They were trying to get people. They were trying to get the MGM to pay them. They were trying to get They were trying to blackmail them, be like, "We're not going to give you your computer system back until you give us money."
But that's what we think.
Are those companies hiring?
Which ones? The hackers?
Yeah, because I'm down. I'll get them coffee, whatever they need.
No, you see the thing about the Somalian pirate exchange, where you can invest in Somalian pirate excursions, and then whatever they take from ships, you can get a percentage of.
Dude, that sounds so fun.
Some dude was like, yeah, I gave this guy $2,000 to buy a rocket launcher, and then I got sent $75,000 back.
That's sick.
He came back with two families of 4.
Dude, forget sending money to like fucking dog shelters. We just got to send rocket launchers to pirates.
Yeah.
So where does the money go? Are they investing in like new boats?
I guess, I don't know. I saw a video on it. I guess you have to like send it to some specific guy because you can't just send it to him. Otherwise, the government will see it and be like, hey, you want to not do that? but you have to find like an investor like you would on Wall Street, like how you have like a stockbroker. You'd be like, yo, I'll take fucking 10 shares of Apple, whatever. You would be like, yeah, I want $2,000 on this fucking Somalian pirate fucking trip.
Yeah.
And then they send you back with all the money. But you also have to like tell the guy, make sure he doesn't just run off with the money too.
I am the captain now, motherfucker.
There's no way that they're not going to steal it. That's what they do.
Well, no, I forget what the guy said about something, but like, I don't know. It seemed pretty sick.
Honor
I think
amongst
it's worth it.
thieves.
I was watching this. I watched a 4-hour long last night documentary on Navy SEAL boot camp, like Hell Week and all that, like buds, and it is way more shit than you think. Like you hear about like there's like 5 days of just hell. It's like the worst shit you could possibly physically and mentally go through. But like when you like, and even a 4-hour documentary on the whole process after the 5 days, I think it's like 5 months of training or 8 months, some shit like that. And I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh, I watched G.I. Jane. Great show.
Okay, here's the issue with us, I think, as a whole. We know something about a topic, but it's only like this much. And then the rest we're like, oh yeah, but I don't even remember the rest off the TikTok. It's like we're trying to give information out, but it's really...
I watched a 4-hour-long documentary.
And
on
you
it.
literally just said you almost forgot what it was.
That's called...
I forgot where I was going with it. There's the main point of why I brought that up.
Okay.
I was going to ask y'all a question. Oh, do y'all think that y'all could...
No, I can't be a Navy SEAL if that's what you're going to fucking ask.
Even if you're like, we are all in shape.
No.
And like, do you think you have the mental toughness
No.
to be a Navy SEAL? Really?
I barely have the mental toughness to make it through the end of the day.
You don't think
and
you'd
you're going to tell me I got to fucking like drown myself underwater for 20 minutes?
Yeah, but that's hard, bro. Being a Navy
That's
SEAL
what I'm saying.
is like the
I could
toughest
do
shit
the
in the
training. I have the mental toughness to do it, but I don't want to be a Navy SEAL. Like, I'm down to do it. Like, it's like a fucking, like a P90X or some shit. Like, I would do the training, but I don't desire to be in the military because I'm too afraid of dying.
That's what I thought. I thought I could get through the training mentally. When you're watching that 4 hours of them training, like it gets like they're laying. You like think like you don't like you like they're freezing cold, laying in the ocean out like so tired. They don't. I think they only get like an hour of sleep or 2 hours of sleep or something in like 5 days or some crazy shit. Like from Sunday.
Oh, I could do that. I do that fucking on a weekly basis.
Do that anyways.
I forgot what, they don't sleep for 5 days straight. Like literally, like they get like naps here and there, but like that's it. Like out in the ocean under a raft that they have to sleep in.
Yeah,
like they're laying in the ocean. They just woke up from like a fucking hour nap and they haven't gone to sleep and it's in the middle of the night and they're like fucking have to jump up and lay in the ocean and lock arms and they're laying there getting splashed by freezing cold water and it's like fucking 40 degrees out and they're just shivering and like,
This
I'm
is
like,
just the camp?
this is just Hell Week. This is the third day in the Hell Week. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
like hazing for college.
And I'm watching it and I'm like,
There's a reason.
I'm
It's like
really
the
trying to imagine-
toughest of the tough. I don't think.
it's really about like how calm
It's
you
like,
can
are
be
you
in
willing to
stressful.
die?
No, it's what it comes down to is like who's the best at handling stressful situations. Like who wants it the most. Like who like if you can stay calm in those moments and like not quit. It's about just like not quitting. It's not really more about like who's the toughest or the strongest. It's
I mean, they're badass as fuck.
they're
They
the,
really
that's
are.
There's
why
a
they
lot of
are the
respect
hardest.
for those
No, it's because they
motherfuckers.
can stay calm in very high intense like stressful situations. Like really calm, which is the one of the hardest things.
See,
I feel
they
like
need
to
to be the
obtain.
$1 million a year people. They need to be the
what
ones
the
making
fuck?
$1 million a
You know
year.
they make $6,000 with. So they get added payments every month, like with different qualifications they have. Like if they're like qualified and like I don't know if this is 100% true, but I remember like watching like 2 or 3 things on it. I'm pretty sure, that they get like extra payments from. I mean that's a fact. I just don't know exactly what it means. Like if they're qualified for certain things, they get like bonuses on their paychecks. But it's like $6,000 a month. Shit, like when you're talking about the Somalian pirates, those are the guys that go in there and handle shit like that. If like a boat gets hijacked,
They're the
like
ones that are going to stop
those are the
me
guys
from
that
getting
are
my
ones.
money back.
They're gonna
Yeah.
get you a poor return on investment. Honestly, we've talked about it before, but I could just never do it. I can never do it.
What do you mean
Stop
you could do
and
the
start.
training at like mentally?
Huh? Like could I handle the training? Look,
Right now, if you have to go right now.
Would
if you
I
guys-
be?
Why the fuck would I? Like, what's the other option?
I would be at the
Say
back
no?
of the fucking squadron. You know, I'd be in the back.
But then that's when they pinpoint on you and they
That's
focus on you if you're
fine.
in the
They
back.
could fucking do it. I'm gonna make
And then they
everyone's
really
life
dig in on
easier.
you.
Well, because I can't physically fucking run 20 miles as fast as someone who's been doing it every day for a year. I can't fucking do it. Okay, I'm gonna chafe. I'm gonna fucking bleed. I'm gonna
So
hurt.
you're saying you're you'd rather drown in the pool or pass out
I
from
wouldn't
running
fucking
than
drown.
quit. You're not going to ring the bell.
I'm buoyant. I wouldn't drown. I'm way too fat to sink. Yeah, we shouldn't be talking about this. This is all cancelable.
Who?
No, it's well.
We were
the
just
first
talking
part
about the
wasn't.
most raunchy shit in the beginning. Like bad sexual shit.
Yeah, we
Now
were also
it's-
talking about poop for a while. I wasn't sure where that one was going.
We can
Oh,
talk
we're getting
about all
canceled for talking about poop.
We're not
What's up with this
getting
cancel
canceled,
shit?
no one wants
I
to
wish we
fucking
could just
hear
talk about what we want.
That's what I was just doing. I don't care what they think. I don't care what
Look,
everyone else thinks.
That's something that okay, let me explain something to you. We've already
watching
already established we're not gonna get motherfucking sponsorships from like Disney. Okay, we're not gonna be repping fucking. We're not gonna be selling Barbies anytime soon or fucking anything like that. That's plain and simple. The issue is there's a fine line between saying what you want to say to like get sponsors, but then the other thing is like we're past the sponsorship stage. The only reason you should worry about being canceled is only because the people that you will piss off are the ones that will report your shit.
This isn't live.
Huh?
This isn't live. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah,
Well,
but
no.
it's like what are we allowed to pass through the edit for people to watch?
The
You know, like-
only reason the only reason cancel culture is even a thing whatsoever is because 90% of the people think what you say is funny, or they might agree or disagree, but the 10% of weird fuckers are the ones that report it and then talk all the shit. And then when you get reported, that's the metric that algorithms use to depict whether or not they should share or de-share or block or whatever.
Yeah, but I disagree that you should censor yourself when you're recording on what you can and can't say, because then that ruins the conversation. If you want to have a genuine conversation,
Oh, for sure,
you say
yeah.
whatever you want, whenever you want.
we've
and
been
you have
saying
editing
it.
for a reason. Yeah,
We've been talking for 2 hours and it's
That's how
only
you have a
we're
good
20 minutes
conversation.
in.
like you were just
On the-
boys hanging out talking. You know, I've been interested in like Navy SEALs recently and fucking paintball, bro. I'm getting into
Oh, you were into
paintball a
paintball.
lot. It's
You get-
so much fun.
we did paintball,
I
right?
never understood
going
paintball.
every
I never
weekend.
went in.
You didn't
It's
go with
so
us?
much fun.
Did you go in or did you?
I was in there. I didn't have a gun.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
you were
where to
just
go.
filming.
No, but I did go paintballing another time, and it's super fucking fun.
Would you
So
go with me
fun.
this weekend and film it for your YouTube video? I'll have
Yeah.
not you film. I'll have Aaron.
I'll do whatever.
Paintball, I just don't is one of those things I don't find fun.
Why? It's
What is
fucking
fun about
shoot people,
shooting people?
And you get shot back, and it's scary. It makes your adrenaline race. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck,
I don't
it
get
hurts
it,
when
an
you get
adrenaline
shot.
rush. Like
No,
that's-
it's like I don't want to get. I
No,
don't want to
it
feel
hurts.
hurt.
You don't want to like get shot. So like that's what causes it.
No,
Like that's what excites. Like that's
we've like
exciting.
went over this before when
Don't get shot.
J-Rod used to try and make me do scary things for the vlogs. Is like I don't get an adrenaline rush. Like when we do scary stuff, people would be like, "Oh, isn't it fun doing this?" Like when we're going like 110 miles up a friggin' open road or like off-roading and friggin' whipping a car around.
I'm risking my life for the vlogs now.
Nope, Johnny's life.
Okay, yeah, I'll be fine. You're probably gonna die.
That's all right with me. I'd be like, no, I'd literally just want to throw up and have a panic
But
attack.
it's because I did that because I knew your reaction would be so strong.
Oh, you get me in serious situations, it's game over. I'm not fun at all.
No.
There is a thing that kicks in for me. Like if I go paintballing, I'm gonna get so serious and so mad. Like it.
Landon, I've been seeing Landon like in this like competitive phase.
Well, let's do
of,
it
like,
this weekend,
games.
then.
He gets so angry. Like we're playing Uno. We're playing Uno on the phone. He's literally pissed. I've never seen you mad, but it's this shit that gets you angry. I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't give a fuck. I'm like,
Did you go this weekend? You go paintballing?
Yeah, but
put
it's
some
not gonna
GoPros on
be
you?
like I'm gonna get. You gotta understand the
That's
reason
content, though.
I
It's funny.
avoid competition so heavy because I get so infuriated. Like I get so like there is I was playing
perfect.
Uno and I
feel
fucking
that.
hit 10 decibels. Someone hit me with a draw 4 and I would have committed a murder if he was within 6 inches of my fucking being.
See, I'm the same way, but that motivates me to like do better.
No,
You know
'cause
what I mean?
if
Like,
you
when you're in
fuck
paintball,
up, if
don't
you-
get fucking shot.
If you miss your flank, if they flank you and then fucking you get out and I get shot in the fucking back, I'm gonna
You
spaz
just eat
the
it.
fuck
You
out.
Eat it and just say out.
I don't want to
Fair
say
game.
out.
They beat you.
I don't want to say out. I want to say this motherfucker missed, and then I'm gonna fucking tackle the guy. And
Why?
Landon, you'd be
For
perfect
what?
on Xbox Live.
do you want to talk about cancel culture? Fucking, if you took some recordings of me on Xbox 360, holy shit.
They're actually online. You can find every single chat.
No, you
It's
can't.
all recorded. Swear.
Don't say that.
There's a
Don't say
website.
that.
You have to look up your username though,
Don't
and then
say
it'll
that.
find it. And I want to hear my little pipsqueak voice.
Because no, but no one knows everyone's usernames.
No, I
from
know, yeah,
2013.
it's
They're
all,
always
like,
like
private.
Mine was my
auto-generated.
name.
Mine was like
Johnny Waz.
It probably had like some numbers, like 3, 2, 1 or something at the end of it. I remember one time I was just sitting there, right? I was playing and I had the headset on because I had to get like the fucking really good Turtle Beaches for Christmas one year.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's scary. That surround sounds scary.
Turtle
when you're playing
Beaches were
COD.
the shit,
The
bro.
Turtle Beach.
Turtle
Those
Beaches.
were the shit.
so anyways, I'm sitting there one day. I'm upstairs in my room and I am fucking screaming. And it's like 4:30. My mom doesn't get home till like 6, 7 o'clock. Bitch comes home early from work one day.
Bitch.
And I am screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm like, fuck you, you stupid piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Whatever I can fucking say. Probably way 10 times worse than that, to be completely honest. We're looking at a 14-year-old where nothing you said was cancelable at the time. So I was probably saying all kinds of obscenities. But anyways, my mom just stood there in the doorway watching me because I was one of those kids that was so into it, I had to get a monitor. So, and I had to have a monitor for a console, not like a PC player. I had to have a monitor so that it was like fucking reaction time. And she just stood there for like 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden I turned around and I was like a deer in headlights. So I was like,
Oh, you were saying the worst shit.
oh my God, my mom, she lost her child that day. I was saying things that a fucking person sentenced to life in prison was saying.
Damn.
Okay, she looked at me and she's like, oh.
So I would get home from work at like 10, 11 p.m. Then I would, drink a little bit or whatever. Then that's when I'd go on Xbox and play with people who were in LA. So they're, 3 hours behind. So I was up till 4 or 5 a.m. And I'm just screaming top of my lungs every time I die.
Shit though, bro.
And sometimes my brother, who worked from home during COVID, was in the next room over. All of a sudden, I just hear, John, shut the fuck up. And I'd be like, sorry, guys, I got to get off. It's like 5 a.m.
Yeah, is this an older brother?
Yeah.
Did you ever fight?
I remember one time I threw a dinosaur toy at him, and it, like, cut him on the side of the head.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, my cousin threw this little, like, bigger Lego block at my eye so hard I was blind. It was, like, all white. And I was crying for help. Not because it hurt, but it, like, when you get hit in the eye? Have you guys ever gotten hit in the eye hard? And you
Gotten
just see
punched.
white? You just see white.
Yeah, it's
it
like
was
when
so
you,
scary.
It's like when you look at the sun and then you blink a lot.
Yeah. And it would not end for, like, 20 minutes. And I was, like, 10.
Scary.
So scary.
Yeah, me and my sister were jumping on our bed when we were really little. I don't remember. I just remember hearing the stories, and I pushed her off the bed apparently, and her neck fell onto like a sharp toy, and it snapped her neck.
Is she dead?
She had to wear a neck, and a helicopter had to come land in the cul-de-sac, and then she had to wear a neck brace. I almost killed my sister or paralyzed her, but she's fine. But I almost did.
Wow, that's serious.
She's fine.
That was so casual, the way you started saying that.
No, we usually just fight. She was so mean to me growing up.
I never really fought with my siblings that much. I mean, we got in like arguments, but it was never really like.
Physical.
We used to because we would do like the WWE stuff because we started watching
That
all
shit's
the
sick.
wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
So, but my brother's older, so it would usually be him like,
Attacking you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, hell yeah, this is sick. This is what freaking John Cena did last weekend on Monday Night Raw.
I remember my brothers one night. They're always like, my brother had a band, right? And they would always come over and rehearse at our house in the basement. And they were always like 10 years older than me, or like 15 years older than me. So they're like my age where I'm at now. When I was like 8. And I remember they rolled me up in the carpet one time. We had this like big ass carpet in the living room. They rolled me up in it. They thought it'd be funny. They're like, Steven, roll up in this carpet, right? That's why I'm like fucking stuck like a little fucking, what are those things called?
Like a fucking taquito.
Taquito, yeah, I'm like a fucking taquito, or like a taki, right? And I'm stuck in this carpet. They rolled me a big ass carpet, and I could not move, and my head's sticking out the end. And they thought it'd be funny to fucking stick dog food in my mouth, and they started forcing me to eat dog food. And they did it so hard that like they started to make my nose bleed, and then my brother started freaking out because my nose started bleeding everywhere, and I was like crying. He's like, "Don't tell mom," and he like unwrapped me, and oh shit,
Don't tell mom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes, bro. I used to get beat up
got
growing
bullied,
up. Yeah.
Explains so much.
Going back to Johnny's brother.
What the fuck?
He's getting married.
He's getting married, number one.
He is.
Number two, he looks a lot like Johnny.
Really?
A lot.
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't see it at all.
What's the age gap?
3 years.
Are you as hairy as your brother?
My brother's very hairy.
Yeah.
Like, wicked.
Well, the
fucking
first
hairy.
time I met your brother was when we were filming.
Yeah.
And then we surprised him with Bradley Martin. And
He's big into like fitness and lifting.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So we had Bradley come, and a while ago, me and my brother made like a bet that if I got a certain amount of retweets, I could wax his back. Because I don't know, I thought it'd be funny, and I was like bored. And then finally I was like, all right, time to pay the price. And this is like 6 months after I moved away from home. So I hadn't seen him. And finally, I just told like Bryce and J-Rod, I was like, yo, this is what we're doing for the vlog. They got Bradley. We brought him in, and they didn't believe me, but he's a hairy guy.
Who didn't believe you?
You guys. About how hairy he was?
Yeah, bro. He was like a bear.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not hairy like that.
Did you live in the house that Jared lived in?
Which
big
one?
house? He was. I don't know what it's
No,
called.
he didn't live at Sway.
Hype House or whatever. Sway House.
But he was there a lot.
I would just bunk with J-Rod mostly.
Why didn't you live there? Did you not want to? There's just no room.
No, I had my own place. I lived with like Rory, a couple other people, like 10 minutes away, not even. So I just, wake up in the morning.
It was kind of like work.
You essentially lived like you lived
Yeah.
there. You were just there every day.
I was there like all day, every day, but I would just go home to like sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But like even like when we weren't filming, I'd still just go over and hang out like normal.
I haven't been to a restaurant in fucking 3 years without getting a drink.
Yeah.
It's been a while, huh?
Like to me, if I hear going out to eat, that means I'm going out to drink.
That's an issue.
I'm not ever like, oh, I'm so fucking hungry. Let's go to dinner. That's never crossed my mind. If I'm fucking hungry, I'll eat something at home.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm opposite. I'm like, let's go get some fucking
I just
good
don't.
burgers or something.
I don't like spending money on things I know I can make because I know I can make them how I like them.
That is true, yeah.
Well, you can make a drink as good as a
just not-
bartender.
But see, I drink
But it's not the
for
food that's
atmosphere.
what's fun going out. It's like the socializing.
Yeah, but I
with
don't
your
really like to
friends.
socialize when I eat. When I eat, I just want to sit there.
I mean, I'm the same
I'm like
way,
an
but it's more
iPad
like
kid. I just want to watch YouTube and.
yeah, but there's a
sit
time.
there
Yeah,
and-
but it's different. You know what I mean? It's
But when
like-
I'm drinking, I'm like, I want to be with my friends. Like, hey, let's go get a beer. Let's sit down. Let's listen to music. Let's.
Oh yeah,
imagine drinking alone. Just like in your
that's
room.
one thing I
Okay.
have never done.
I don't think I've ever done that. Just like
Actually, that's
imagine
not
just
true.
being
I
alone.
have drank alone before, but that
I have
was.
too. I think we all have.
I've drank
I
alone,
mean, like playing
big
video
drink
games
alone
or some
phase.
shit, like playing video games with your friends, but not like
but I'll drink.
just sitting there watching TV in your room or like.
Oh no, I've never done that. But
I've done that.
I'll panic drink before someone comes over.
Yeah, but I'm talking
I've
about
done
like
that.
if you have no plans, you're just staying in, you're just like to drink.
Yeah, I went through a big phase of that because I used
Really?
to not drink. So people always think like, oh, like you probably started drinking when you were like 14, 15, like normal teenager. I just started drinking until I was like 18, 19.
Same.
the same.
Same.
So
I used to be scared of
as
drinking.
soon as I started drinking, I like didn't know what was normal about it and what like you were supposed to do, what people did or didn't do. So I went through a big phase where I would just get hammered, just alone in my basement. I'm talking like straight vodka, no like mixing, nothing, just slamming
Fucking
it
fun though,
alone.
huh?
And I'd like send videos to my friends, be like pussies, and they'd be like, "What are you doing?" Like it's like a Tuesday, and I'd be like, like.
Well, it's like
It's a
you
mess,
do,
yeah.
it's comparative to when you first jerk off. It's like, let me just fucking
send
run
videos
it.
to my friends. I'm like pussies.
Yeah, pussy. Here's my pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first time you ever got drunk? I have the best first time I ever got drunk story, but I want to hear your guys'.
But I don't really have like a
fuck?
crazy story where I was like, yeah, dude, I remember I touched a boob and fucking.
Oh no, mine is as bad as it could get. Like it's amazing I'm still drinking after the first time I got drunk.
You blacked out.
I was at this like girl's house. It was me and a bunch of friends. And
How old were you?
I was probably 15, maybe 16. So at this point, I'm like 300 pounds. I'm like morbidly obese. Like I'm fat now, but there's levels to this. Like Biggest Loser was gonna be calling me for a fucking application in like another 6 months. So I'm in there. So I get this phone call. He's like, bro, come over. There's like 3 girls and like 6 guys. It's gonna be a great time. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm on the way. And then like we got beer too, we got liquor, we got everything. And this girl's parents were like, we're down with it. You guys can drink in the basement.
Did you play it off like you drink some? You're like, I fucking love beer. Oh, I drink it so much.
I hated every sip of it. Okay, I'm morbidly obese. I'm like,
Did you
this
play
does
it
not
off like,
taste
oh
like.
fuck yeah, I've been waiting to have a beer.
I chugged a beer and I was like, where the fuck's the corn syrup? That's what level of fat I was. Okay.
So did you go to this place knowing that there's gonna be girls and that you wanted to like talk?
Like, did you admit? Like, you accepted you're gonna drink tonight? This is it.
I thought, yeah, I was like, maybe there's gonna be a girl that will like me here. Maybe there will be. I've gone through. I've met
So
like
the whole
fucking
goal was
500
girls.
that
So it
don't.
wasn't. You weren't more focused on the alcohol.
I was more focused on the girls, and then the girls were
Really?
like, "Oh, we're all drinking," and then I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's drink." So then I keep drinking, and then it ends up with us all in a hot tub playing fucking
Oh, that's my worst.
playing
fear.
like what is it?
Did you ever
Truth,
take the shirt off?
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
same.
truth or
And all
dare?
your friends are like fit as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like I'm fat enough to where it's like, oh my god, it's not like like, oh, you're kind of thin. Oh, wow, what's that stretch mark doing there? No, it's like at this point, they're like, holy fuck, bro. You look like you're about to float the up house up. You know what I'm saying? You're about to fucking take that shit away. No, so I was in the fucking hot tub, and then my friends, they were in there, and they're like, truth or dare? And then it's like, they get a dare, and it's like, how about you make out with me to the girl? And then they're like, accepted. And then it's like my turn, and I'm hammered too. Keep in mind, I'm like really fucking drunk at this point. And they're like, all right, truth or dare? I'm like, I'm about to make out with a girl. Yay, I'm so excited. Landon, get naked and run around the house.
Did you?
And I'm like, you guys get to make out with the bitches and I got to get naked and run around the house? I didn't say that, but that's where my mind was at. I'm like, this is fucked up. This is biased. This is bullshit. So I get out of the fucking thing. I get out of the hot tub and I'm like, fine, fuck it. You know what? It is what it is. So I get naked and I run around the fucking house. And I get like 75% around this fucking house. And then there's a section by the house that's just not even, it's not like grass, not anything. It's just straight forest. Keep in mind, I'm soaking wet outside of like, I'm covered in fucking chlorinated water, all right? I'm running around this fucking house, and then I hit a leaf, bro. There's like a patch of like leaves on the ground and shit. I hit a fucking leaf. I slip. I face plant into a fucking tree so hard, naked, 300 pounds, just 15 years old, rolling around on the ground like, ah! I'm so fucked at this point. My face is scraped all the way down. My nose is gushing blood. And then I have to walk back to the fucking thing like I did it, cupping my balls with just blood dripping down my naked body.
Oh my God.
And I am like, no. The girl's mom comes outside. Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. Fuck you.
I have a picture of the first time I drank, and it's the most embarrassing, like, cringy picture ever.
Well, we're putting
You
it
wanna
on the
see
screen right now.
Okay, you want to see it?
Yeah.
It's so cringy. I got skinny. My story is it was a big deal to me because I used to smoke weed, and it fucking freaked me the fuck. I went through, like, I was in and out of the hospital.
You used to
because of weed.
smoke?
Well, I tried to, and it gave me extreme derealization and like the worst anxiety. I was in and out of hospitals. Haven't touched shit since, right? And I was like, fuck that. I didn't do anything else. And then I finally, like, you know, I'm like around like 17, 18, and like people started drinking. And my cousin, same thing with him. Like, she would have these kickbacks on the weekends with like all of her friends. She was a girl, and she had all these like girlfriends.
Is she hot?
My cousin, her friends that she'd invited over were.
Is she hot?
She had a bunch of hot friends, right? So I would go to her house every
Avoiding the
weekend, right?
questions.
Listen,
That means
it was
yes.
such a big deal to my first time drinking because like I'm fucking so paranoid about weed. Like that shit freaked me out. I was like, is this gonna be like weed? Is it gonna freak me out? Is it gonna make me like? So it was a big deal. So when I started drinking a little bit, and game over from there. Like I felt great, but I want to taking a picture.
See.
I didn't even drink either of the things I'm holding, by the way. I don't think I can show you this. This is really cringy.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
he's got. You have a Midwest fucking.
The North Face jacket, #1.
I did that. I don't even wear North Face. I swear to God.
Oh, you're skinny.
Oh, I was like this.
Oh yeah, dude. I know exactly who you were, bro.
That's not me, bro. I went through a phase for
I
like
know
that was
exactly who you were. That's
no, I had
like
a fuckboy stage for like 3 months. And
That's
that was
not a
me.
fuckboy stage.
I was
That's
like
like-
emo, bro. I was like an emo, like fucking
that
weird
is
kid.
that's a Midwest phase if I've ever seen it. That's like, bro,
Midwest.
I'm hard as fuck, bro. You probably had a
Bro,
cigarette
every
behind
kid
your
has a
ear.
fuckboy stage when they like.
That's not fuckboy. Fuckboy
any
is a
chubby
little-
kid that like grows up and then they wind up losing all their weight in like high school or like early high school.
Yeah, you
They
do
start
buy
to
a
go through
North Face.
puberty.
It
You know what I
comes with
mean?
the
Like it
territory.
comes with like you start like trying to dress like everyone. Like the cool. You kind of lose focus.
That
on,
was
like,
me
you.
3 years ago, and then I gained it back.
Yeah, you kind of.
I'm in my fuckboy stage right
First
now,
time ever drinking.
which is I'm really selling myself short. I could be way hotter.
Cringy.
I don't know. I
is.
think we had our fuckboy stage 3 years ago.
I think I'm in mine right now.
You think?
Because I was like, oh, I always like, oh my fucking God.
Let me see.
Oh
Let me
my
see this.
fucking
That was the next
God.
day. I didn't
You
know
look
what
so
to do.
sad, dude.
I was sad. I didn't know how I was
Let me
gonna
see this
explain that.
photo.
Oh my God,
I
you're
was
kidding.
15 years old. Fucking
Wow.
really a plumper fucker.
Look like you. The fuck?
And short hair.
He's like a whole different person. Looks like if he had a little brother. Ask for people's vapes. When
Say you're quitting, and then
yeah, and then I hit that. I've never done that. I swear to God, it's like my first.
When I went to Steven's like 2 weeks ago, he told me he wasn't drinking, wasn't smoking, wasn't doing anything anymore. And then within 2 hours, we were hammered.
Yeah.
hammered.
Oh no, I already give that up.
Oh, dude, that
just gonna
okay. This is the
Do the
thing.
fight and get beat. I don't care. I'm not doing all that.
Every podcast we say we're quitting drinking, and here we are.
I'm not quitting drinking.
Just
I was
my
fucking
first
own
one.
it,
I'm
bro.
not doing
Own that
shit.
we're all alcoholics. Who cares?
No,
Just
that's not
drink,
my
fucking
issue. It's
party,
that
bro.
it destroys everything else.
It does.
What's it destroy?
Well, because you start smoking if you are a smoker.
Don't smoke.
It enables smoking and it enables bad drinking. What am I saying? It enables bad eating. You eat, like,
bad
shit.
eating. Yeah, you
It
eat
enables
like absolute
for me at least. When you're
shit.
trying to quit smoking, quit junk food, all that. It all stems from drinking. The second you drink, you DoorDash, Taco Bell, or McDonald's.
Fucking Taco
smoke
Bell.
Like that care that you
smoke
once had
fucking
And
disappears.
also, financial decisions is a worst, bro. You
financially,
don't
yeah.
care when you're drunk.
Beer break. Chug 'em.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Man, we're too ahead of you.
Gracias.
It
Last
is.
time we went out and got dinner. Years.
We don't need dinner.
I literally, like I said,
These pull up. These aren't.
I
pull
don't
It's a
see the
social
point.
thing, though.
I
when
don't
you
see
go
the
out
point
and-
of going out to dinner because here's what happens:
It's
is I
fun.
spend money
Yeah.
on like food that I'm like not satisfied with. I'm like, why the fuck did I just spend all this money on something I could have went to the store, got the groceries for, and know I could have made the way I like it,
I'm not gonna lie
and
to
then
you.
like satisfied.
I do not. I feel like part of getting good at cooking makes you enjoy food that much less. Like I can cook a relatively above average, and I do not enjoy eating out because I'm like honestly, once you figure out like a steak is one thing. Once you figure out that you can sous vide anything, you're fine.
Well, we've had some good meals. We've
Yeah.
been like, wow.
There's a few restaurants where I'm always like, yes, I'm down to go there. Ca del Sol,
one
Toluca
time-
Lake. If you guys haven't been, you have.
No,
to
what is that?
fucking
Mexican
go.
food?
No, dude, Italian.
Italian, it's good.
Mm.
It is
We've been
so
there. Fuck yeah.
fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
Johnny,
remember
when
went
we
there? Studio
when we
City
all
fuckers.
three like were like peak like income and all that, right? Like we went to this restaurant. It's a rooftop restaurant in Beverly Hills called Merwa. You know Wolfgang Puck?
Yeah.
It's one of his restaurants.
that was
you
sick.
we got an Uber Black. You pull
He came
in.
up to us.
Yeah, you pull into this like checkered floor, like roundabout outside this like hotel. It was insane. You get out, you walk in. There's this like giant like cube that has like mirrors in it, and it's like a very fancy. You go up this weird elevator to the top to the rooftop. I think it's like it's at a hotel or an
It's at a
apartment, something
hotel.
like
It's
that.
right across from the London.
You walk past the pool. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
so
whoa.
sick. Yeah, you go
I
up to the rooftop,
love
and doors open. There's this
nice
like giant like
dining.
rooftop pool, and you walk past it, and then it's just this beautiful rooftop restaurant. And it was one of the best experiences. It had this like crazy view of like Los Angeles and like
Dude, I love a good,
At night,
like
at night.
nice, good restaurant
Dude, yeah.
experience. I just can't stand when it's like a random like, oh, you want to hang out? Sure. What do you want to do? Let's get lunch. Where do you want to get lunch? I don't know. There's a fucking Mexican place around the corner.
Yeah,
There's a
that's boring.
fucking
Also, I
place
would-
around
Like
the
special
corner. I'm
occasions
like,
like that. You go, yeah,
I-
dude. It was like a 12-course
but if
meal.
I'm
We got
talking
wine.
like, yeah,
I also don't want food. I want if you
Fuck.
take me to an atmosphere like that, I want a couple appetizers and drinks.
Well, that's
Yeah.
essentially what it's a 12-course meal. It's tiny. It was like some of the best food
like
you've
that
ever
one
had.
day we did. That one day we
Yeah.
did
What is
where
it
we
called?
went to that
Appetizer.
place in West Hollywood.
Oh,
Where he's got a bunch of apps and some espresso martinis,
Yeah,
and then
but
we
dude-
went to like Barney's. Like,
that's what it's all
That-
about. That's what I want. If I'm drinking, if I'm going out, I want to have a couple appetizers.
Yes,
I-
but that's what's good about those 12-course meals is that they're so tiny. Like they're so little.
No,
Like
but
everyone
it-
gets one little bite of something.
it takes
Yeah.
so
It's like
long.
appetizers.
Also,
That's the enjoyment, though. It's like why do you have to rush it? You socialize, have a good time, enjoy the fucking view.
I
have
don't
some
want
beautiful
also
wine.
to. I don't get so if for as
wine,
fat
I
as I am. As fat as I am, I do not get the enjoyment out of food that I get out of drinking. Like if I eat, I don't enjoy it. Like I'll eat it and I'm like, that was great.
Okay, but you're telling me you didn't enjoy that night when we went to Merwa. and it
I
was like,
enjoyed getting up, talking to Wolfgang Puck, and then going over to the bar and having some shots with him and
we
talking
didn't
to
do
him.
that.
I went over there.
Did we?
Yeah, me and Sam went over there, and then we
Oh,
got life
that, yeah,
advice
yeah. I
from
thought you meant
him.
the bar across the
We
street.
talked to him. We talked to him for like 20 minutes over there. He was great. He goes, "Look, when in life, what you'll do here is you'll have a good life. If you wake up in the morning and you have champagne, and then you just keep drinking champagne all day. You have a wonderful life. Never let anything bother you."
Yeah, what a sick experience. you
And
know
I
what
was
mean?
like, fuck, yeah. He's like, but look, here's the thing. Because I said, let's do a round of shots. He goes, no, we don't do shots. Because then when you do shots, you cannot drink all day. But if you stick with champagne, everything is always good.
fancy, classy dude. Yeah, I can't
Dude,
offer him a vodka
you know,
shot.
I love like big chefs and stuff like that. You know who I fucking like love? I would like do anything to like meet him or
Gordon
just eat his
Ramsay?
food. No, not fucking Gordon Ramsay.
No, he's like,
Oh, Cake
No.
Boss.
no, not fucking Cake
dude,
Boss.
he's got
Bro,
like 3 DUIs. We'd get along great.
You seen the guy on TikTok, Notorious Foodie?
a TikTok chef.
I don't give a fuck. I would literally.
Yeah, he
like,
has like he plays classical music and shit.
I would do anything. Like, he is like my all-time. He's probably number 2, 3. He's probably number 3 in like people I want to meet in life.
Who's number 1?
Tom Brady.
Number 2?
Jason Tatum.
Who?
Jason Tatum. Celtics player.
I was about to say, I
What is
think
the Celtics?
I don't know. I thought his name was Channing, but
Celtics.
Yeah, I thought Channing Tatum. I'm like, all right, John.
Celtics like hockey or something? Nope, it's basketball.
Fucking serious?
It's basketball.
Yeah,
Baseball.
it's basketball.
No, sports.
Sports
Sports people bore me. Okay, not you. Okay, I didn't mean to. No, why did you get so quiet?
Because Johnny's
Johnny's into
Are you
sports.
huge into sports? Oh, see, I didn't know
he's
that.
big into sports. He's so into sports. It's like
Johnny would fuck a football
Not-
before a girl.
People that make their whole lives about sports.
is that
kind of
supposed to
like
mean?
just like
My whole life
boring.
isn't about
It's-
sports, but I just love sports.
yeah.
It's like, how do you not love
Seem like a
sports?
baseball guy.
I just get bored of it because to me it's like
Yeah,
it's the
it's
same
boring.
thing every game,
Yes.
every year.
Yeah, you want to know why?
It's
It's like
boring.
Ohio.
Well, no, because the Bengals did good a year back.
Yeah, but growing up, they sucked.
Also, no, it has nothing to do with that because I used to go and we had 50-yard line tickets and shit, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. Let's go get a hot dog.
Bengals.
And like we were like, I was
I'm
just
the same. I'm not into sports.
Bengals
We
are
have the
from
Warriors.
Cincinnati.
I don't care.
but I just got
Growing up, they sucked.
Bengals
Same
from
thing.
Cincinnati.
yeah. Bengals are from Cincinnati. Cincinnati
It's
Bengals.
still,
And
I still couldn't care.
I don't-
love it.
I just
because you
don't-
didn't grow a connection with them when you were younger.
Also, I don't really give a fuck because, but you know, okay, so this is the one thing I will say. I do not like team sports at all. I think team sports are just dumb as fuck. But what I do love
the hell?
is I love fights and I love the Olympics. I love when one person shits on everyone, but I hate team sports.
I love
I'm
team
like,
sports.
Man, the
'cause-
last time you saw a fight was Bryce's a month ago. You
no,
don't
that's
watch
not true. I
fights.
just watched the fucking dude, the UFC fight where he
Who?
beat the fuck out of
Who?
where it was like such a big upset.
Strickland versus-
yeah. I just watched that the other night.
Strickland versus who?
I don't know the fucking
Adesanya.
yeah, the other dude. Yeah, I watched that shit. But I like
Sean
it. But the
Strickland.
thing is I do not care about team sports because the thing is you take the best fucking player and you put him with a shitty team, they lose. I don't want to see that. I want to see the best of the best
Yeah, but that's
win
the point,
every
is
time.
It's like team building. Like, you got people
Fuck the
who are
teams,
trying
bro.
to build like the perfect. It's like,
It's
think of this
boring,
podcast,
bro.
right? Like,
And
you're sitting
it's-
there. Think of this podcast, right? You're sitting there, and you could put fucking like, if you take everyone out of here and you put fucking, who's the best podcaster alive? Fucking Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, whoever the fuck, right? You put them there, but if you put them with fucking random boring people, the podcast is gonna suck. It's the same thing. If you
But-
put the best players and the best teams with the rest of them just being shit, it's gonna suck. So it all goes into like.
But what do you do? You're
everyone.
giving up a year of your life if someone decides to put the best person with someone bad. You're giving up a year of your life to be a fan of something, and then it's just shit. So to me, it's like
Believe me,
I
I feel that pain.
I understand it. I truly do understand it, but also I just can't get invested in it because I also don't care. And then the other thing about it too is I don't like being mad. I live my life in a way to where I don't want to be mad.
I don't choose to be mad.
When
It's
the
just,
Bengals went to the Super Bowl and shit started going wrong, because I understand sports. I know how they play. I played football growing up. Like I did it in high school and everything like that. So I know how the game is supposed to be played. And then when I'm putting my happiness in another person's hands, it really fucking makes me mad. Like if they miss a pass or they lose and I see some stupid shit or whatever and I'm over there cussing at the fucking TV, fuck you, you're a fucking piece of shit. The second I start doing that and it's completely out of my control, I'm like, this is stupid. Back the fuck off. This should mean nothing to you. This is out of your control. And I'm like, I'm not getting mad about that.
Well, see, this is where we also can get into sports gambling.
Even worse.
Yeah.
That would make me even more fucking mad. Because then it's like, you stupid fucker. What, did you not eat your carbs? Did you not carb load the day before? Why don't you fucking come on your gloves so you can catch something, you piece of shit?
See, but I want to, think about it. Think about, putting in a bet. You ever put in a fucking crazy parlay? That's just, should never happen. I'm talking, stop pointing at your penis. You put in a crazy parlay. It's 500 to 1 odds. I'm talking you're making $500 for every dollar you put in. You ever hit one of those where it's everything is stacked against you? You're like, there's no way this happens, but I'm just going to put it in because fuck it. I feel like it. And it just hits. And you make a shit ton of money for fucking nothing.
No. I've never
You got
done
to
that.
try it. You got to try it.
I also keep in mind this too. I have a very my brain is severely fucked up. Like I don't like gambling at all. Like every time I've gambled,
You don't like gambling?
No, because what happens is I don't get happy when I win, but I get extremely pissed when I lose. Like if I go to a casino and I get up like $1,000 or $2,000, I'm like, cool, I'm up $2,000, whatever. But if I lose $100, I am ready to fucking stab the dealer.
No, but when you start winning like 10 grand, then you're gonna be high.
I don't get the high. What happens is I expect to win, but I don't expect to lose. So losing infuriates me. Winning makes me feel normal. Winning
That's
is
stupid.
my
You
flat
should expect
line.
to lose, and when you win, you get fucking crazy.
Well, that's my brain doesn't work that way.
That's part of it. I feel like that's like growing into
but I also
like,
don't gamble. I don't know.
I used to do it where like I always expect to win. Like I would go to fucking casinos. Like I'm talking when I would just turn 21. I have like $1,000 in my bank account, and I'd take 200-300 of that, throw it on fucking blackjack and lose, and be like, "What the fuck do I do now?" Like I'm talking would, go up to $500, keep withdrawing, get drunk, whatever, and I'd be like, "Fuck, how the fuck am I gonna do anything this month?" But that's when I didn't realize what was going on. When you start to go in and be like, "Listen, this is money I'm choosing to have fun with," you know what I mean? Then it's like, okay. You never know what's going to happen.
So you're enjoying the act instead of the win.
Exactly.
Or the
It's
lose.
like, say I have 1,200. I take that 200 and I'm like, 1,000 is what I'm cool with in my account, still. Take that 200, put it in. It's like I lose it. I'm like, all right. I was looking at my account as if I only had 1,000 anyways. That was free money, basically.
Yeah.
Now, let's take out another 100 and fucking win it back. But
yeah,
then you lose everything.
that's
you know what I mean?
you lose it all.
But sports betting is cool because it's like, see, it's a sucker's bet, but I will always vouch for a fucking good parlay.
I gotta pee so bad.
Do you guys ever get into a hobby and you blow money on it? Like I don't know if it's just me, but I get very obsessed with certain things very fast, and I go all in, and it's all I watch on YouTube. It's all I think about. It's all like, it's bad.
Sports cards.
But that also comes with like money. Like I start spending money on whatever that enjoyment is. Like whether it's a video game, I need the best cosmetics.
Yeah.
If it's paintball, I need the best gear.
Yeah.
If it's fucking drumming, if I get back into like music or guitar, I need the best guitar or amp. You know what I mean? Are y'all like that?
I think that comes with having an
I hate
addictive
it.
personality.
It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. You blow money on.
Do you have an addictive personality?
100%.
Same. I have been watching nonstop paintball videos. It's all I've been thinking about. It's all all I care about right now. It's paintball.
I don't run that way. But I've seen it growing up. Like my dad's friends, they had very addictive personalities, and they would do that. They were really into like crazy RC cars. Would spend the most.
Yeah,
on,
dude. Like you get an RC car,
riches.
you blow money on. You need the best shit. Like, it's like that urge to like you need to have better shit, especially when you get into hobbies with your friends. But it never ends. When it comes to you being competitive, like when I get into hobbies with my friends, I'm competitive, like naturally. Right? So I need to be like, I need the better shit. I need like the better shit than my friends to like one up them. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Like if he gets something nicer than me, fuck no. I need to get like a nicer shit than him now. You know what I mean?
Where does that come from? You think?
I don't know. I'm probably just insecure.
Were you not getting? Did you not get attention when you were young?
Probably just insecure.
Deep-rooted self-hatred.
Little bitch. That's what I am.
Did you not get attention when you were young?
I don't know.
This camera died.
Can you change it?
I used to get molested by my. I already talked about that story actually.
Huh?
Do you think
I used
you
to
didn't get held enough?
my pastor. I used to get molested by his son. He used to grab my ass for candy.
Well, you were getting attention.
Grab my ass.
Wait, what?
When I was a little kid, my pastor's
For
son.
candy?
I talked about this already.
He'd be
Tell
like,
Johnny.
No,
He'd
he'd
be
offer
like,
me. The
"Steven, let me
pastor's son
grab
was
your-"
around like 10 years older than me, and I was probably like, I don't know, like 8 or 9, and he would be like,
Lena, it's fine. Don't worry about
probably like even like 7. I don't know. I was just a kid, and he would like offer me candy or to play his like Nintendo, or he'd offer me to like play his Nintendo. Wow, I can't say Nintendo.
it. Nintendo.
Or he'd offer me to play his Game Boy, right? He'd like, I'll let you play my Game Boy if you let me squeeze your butt in your pants. Or I'll give you I think it was Skittles one time. I was like, okay, fuck it, 5 seconds. Okay. Going in the
But
closet,
also,
you
you
squeeze
didn't
my
know that
shit.
it was
I hated
weird.
it. I didn't know. I was such a little kid. I was like, this is a little uncomfortable. I hated it. It was not fun. Like it was uncomfy. But I did it because I wanted them motherfucking Skittles, bro.
Damn, I wonder what he's doing
You know what I
now.
mean?
Hey,
bro.
I've done a lot more for a lot less. Why not? You know what I mean?
I wanted to play a Game Boy. Fucking squeeze my ass cheeks, bro. Go for it.
That is fucked up. I'm sorry.
It is.
So J-Rod banged a maid once.
What? No
Dude,
way.
they made up this huge fucking lie that I banged
he didn't.
the maid at the house, Johnny, enough.
I'm horny.
And everyone
This is gonna be
believed
horny.
it.
I'm so horny.
Oh, dude, she
Landon,
was
can
not
you
hot.
please get me laid tonight, bro? Come
Dude,
on.
Why do you
What?
need Landon to do that?
Because he always has a hot girls, bro. What the fuck?
They're not gonna bang anyone here.
You don't know that.
You don't know that? Yeah.
I know that. I know that because
guess
guess what, Steven, once they're here, you're gonna have to talk to them.
I'm drunk. I'll talk to them. I haven't came in like 4 days. I have so much fucking like an aura in me right now. I want to just talk to females. I need a female around right now.
All right, I'll get some females around.
Did you say there's an aura
no,
around here? What does that mean?
No,
Are
I
we
have just
giving
a
up?
strong aura in me. Like I said, going back to the very beginning, like I would fuck any girl right now.
On that note, we're gonna wrap things up.
We're gonna go have sex with women.
We're
Hopefully he wraps something up. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
see.
I have to tell the story. We could cut it, but I have to tell the story. I don't even care. So
I'm keeping this part in.
this
I know
this
exactly.
one time I had set up Steven with this girl, right? This is like when I first met him, right? So I didn't really like know who he was. I was like, yeah, come over, we'll like hang out and stuff. And he's like, dude, this girl's so hot. I'm like, great, we'll get her over here.
Who is this?
We're not gonna talk about it. I don't remember. I don't
You'll
remember.
know, you'll
I don't
know.
remember. We're gonna go off the story. It was one of the girls that was around in the early days. But so this girl comes over, and then I'm just like chilling. I'm like in the kitchen or something, and then I'm like over in my room, and then he comes over to me like a little kid. He's Lennon, I need to talk to you for a second. And he pulls me into my room, and we shut the door. And I'm like, oh shit.
God, I think I remember this.
What is going on right now? And then he goes, I just made out with her. And
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking a shit. That's what I hear. I'm like, cool.
I'm like,
Who
he
is
goes-
this?
He goes, I just made out with her. And I'm like, and you left? Why are you in here?
Who is
And-
it? I don't remember that.
I think it was, honestly, I think it was like probably, or it
Was
was
it
either,
the-
it was either,
Oh, I bet you it was fucking the stripper girl that I fucked in Vegas.
could have been that one, yeah.
When we were on
you,
the balcony and we start
no, that was,
fucking out.
you fucked
Oh,
up with, was hot, bro. And she
Yeah,
wanted
and she
all
laid
of
her.
it.
No, I didn't know.
No.
We were in
But-
Landon's bed and she laid her head on my
And
lap
she had
and then I
nothing
got
on.
up.
She had just gotten done from her
It's
fucking
good.
job. But anyways, so the bottom line is he comes in my room. He's like, I just made out with her. And then I'm like, and you left her alone on the couch to come and tell me you made out with her? You go, yeah. And then I'm like, go the fuck back out there. What are you doing? You don't just make out and run away. Landon, let me
Fuck, that shit
talk
was
to you
cool,
in the
dude. I
room.
fucking made out with her and everything. Just made out. That
And
shit was
everything.
sick.
Oh,
Made out with her and everything.
That was sick. No, that
Runs
shit was
away-
sick, dude. I
runs
was like,
away
no
to
way.
me. I'm
So,
like-
well, I'm gonna be honest. I think I had to let my boner like subside because that shit it's tiny, and I did not want her like putting her hand on my crotch because it wasn't in the proper position to like where it could seem a tiny bit like big, not big, but like
it's just, it
average,
was just going like straight up. So
below
you're like,
average. It could seem like slightly below average, but it was like
oh, I had that happen one
and
time.
it
like-
needed to readjust. So maybe that's why I came in your room and I was like,
You say some things sometimes where I'm like, how do you just say that like openly and just like
Johnny, do you realize how many times while being here I've
peed in his mouth on video.
I've sold the bag with women. There could have been, I'm not kidding, like 10 to 15 times where I could have had sex, but I got scared and like didn't.
yeah, there's been many times where
Probably
I'm
like 10, not
completely
15.
fucked up, but I'm never gonna walk in and be like, yeah, so anyways, I think my boner was just like getting too big and I had to fucking put it down my leg
Not too
instead
big.
of
It
fucking
was just not in the proper position.
I had a girl one time. I had a girl one time. She started grinding on me, and then I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And then that like something started to happen. I was getting like I realized she was grinding on me, and then she goes, "What's that?" And I was like, "My phone." And then she goes, "Well, it's obviously not the Max." And I was like, "I'm done.
Oh.
I quit. I'm killing
Like it's
myself
bigger?
now."
Oh, no,
Like-
okay.
Like you think? Okay.
Oh, it's not the Max. Okay.
It's yeah. She's like, "Well, it's definitely not
I'm like,
the
no,
Max."
it's the iPhone 4S.
I was like, "Yeah."
It is. I
The
swear to
mini
God.
one they sold.
I swear to God,
an
it's
iPod
exactly
Touch.
an iPhone 4S. I'm not even kidding.
What?
I swear to God, it's exactly an iPhone 4S, my penis.
What's a
Not an
4S?
Oh my god.
It's like 4.2 inches.
We gotta go into the Smithsonian to
Oh,
get.
no. Sorry. It's right at 4. I think maybe it's like max. Like,
I
at
know
hard, it's
exactly
like
what you're talking
4.1.
about. You ever did that as a kid?
Oh, on
Like
the
when
phone.
you're laying
yeah.
there and you like compare it to how big your phone is, and then you Google how big is an iPhone
Did you know
6 or whatever.
that your penis flaccid, if you take your head and stretch it as far out as it goes, that's exactly how long your penis is when it's hard. I swear to God. I swear to God.
You stretched your penis out like a balloon.
Just pull it. It's
What
not
the
that bad.
fuck?
But you're making it
the
seem
farthest
like-
you can pull it is legit how hard you are, like how long it is hard.
Dude, I've given
swear to God,
myself
try it. I don't
fucking
believe
like
that.
I
I'm not
swear to God,
trying.
look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
I've, like-
I swear to God, look it up.
I've
I
tried to
swear God.
measure before, and I've tried to like really just help myself out, and I'm just like jamming the
swear-
fucking shit into my body to try to get as much.
Yeah. Like, no, I got an extra. I got an extra half inch in there.
Steven spilled the beer all over the fucking shirt.
Oh.
My iPhone.
Steven, clean this up before you show us your day.
Why is your fucking bro?
Measure, and
Clean the beer up.
How big I am hard is
Clean the beer up,
Very
Steven.
small.
Great.
He's doing the stretch mode.
And I'm not gonna push my phone in my penis.
Okay.
That's exactly how long it is hard. So like around that max hardness.
You could do some damage with that.
No, stop, bro.
Oh my god.
Ow. Ah. Yeah, like you're stretching it. Stop. That
No,
fucking
it's
would.
too soft. So it gets like double when it's hard.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So
He
right now
stretched it. I saw the stretch,
Right now
bro.
it's like pure soft, right?
Get a
It's already
towel.
there.
All right,
because
we're
it's-
done. Thank you guys for watching whatever you watched in this episode. We'll see you next week. Probably not. Maybe 2 weeks. Maybe
Yeah,
3
thanks
weeks.
for watching. This was
maybe-
stupid.
Maybe 2 months. Anyways, subscribe.
Follow Johnny. His Instagram's in the bio.
If you made it,
This is bad.
if you made it this far, you deserve a medal.
You do, because this is ridiculous.
I'm so horny. I'm rashing my butt. My butt cracks.
Ew! Stop!
Oh
What the
god!
fuck is this turned into?
Turn this off. Turn these off. What are you gonna do? You want me to
Let's
invite?
invite 2 girls.
You want me to invite girls over so you can show me your butt rash, the rash on your ass? You could be like, yo,
It is so uncomfortable.
I could stretch my dick to almost the size of your phone if you want to see that. All right, we gotta go. This is it. We're done.